Hello, I'm Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English, and I want to thank you for participating in this lesson for today. And I'm very happy to invite you to future lessons with me as well. So today we're going to talk about how good is your memory. This is the type of lesson that you would receive from me prior to additional lessons. I think it helps the student to have the assignment prior to the lesson. In doing so, the student has the opportunity to develop questions and think about things they would like to understand clearer, or formulate some other opinions that may not be addressed in this article. So today, I'd like for you to listen as I read for you, how good is your memory? Paragraph 1. Are you good at remembering things? Do you like sports? Do you like to cook? What are your goals for the future? Well, a lot will depend on your answer and your approach to learning how to do something in an excellent way. Paragraph 2. Did you know that you can absolutely train your brain to remember things in a good way? A recent study suggested pretty much that the average person can remember a lot just by doing the action, such as cooking, playing sports, speaking a different language, or planning to achieve goals. So, to upgrade your memory to an incredible rate and remember English phrases to help develop English speaking fluency, all that is required is that you engage and enter into a strategy to reach your top potential. This will exceed what you do on a normal day as you train your brain with an amazing technique known as mnemonics. Just like an athlete, we need to practice to reach our full capacity. With perhaps as little as 6 weeks of training, our brain can engage and help us learn better and faster. Are you ready to try for the goal of 30 minutes of daily training for 40 days? Are you willing to give this a try? If yes, let's get started. All right, now that you've listened to me read the article, we will read the article again in our class. But before we do this, I'd like for you to take a look at the vocabulary words that were used in the article that I just read. One of the best ways to improve your vocabulary is to understand what the opposite of a word actually is. So here you'll see that I actually have for you vocabulary, synonym, and an antonym. I have done the first one for you. Absolutely, positive, and uncertain. If we were to look at number 2, which is a verbal phrase, pretty much, what does it mean? Pretty much. It means almost exactly. And the opposite would be definitely not. So, I'd like for you to look through these 10 words and come up with the opposites as well as a synonym. And we'll discuss more of this in your live class. Finally, I want us to practice speaking with fluency, read with passion, read with an authentic voice. Try not to sound as if you're reading as you respond. I will, of course, read as myself. You will read as NH. Hello. Today we're going to work on building our vocabulary fluency. Do you like this idea? You know, there are many techniques that are useful in learning to speak English. So today, we will start out with the easiest technique of all. I think you will especially like this technique because we have pretty much already started the first part. Absolutely. Recently, we read an article about memory, right? So, even if you did not quite understand everything, just know that learning to do anything is a process and it takes time. No worries here. We will start at the top. The beginning, I mean. Okay? Before we go our separate ways today, you should have the capacity to use at least 5 vocabulary words today and know the antonym and synonym of each vocabulary word. Ha 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 ha. I love this idiom, get this show on the road. So tell me, what do you remember about the memory article? I think the word is pronounced mnemonics. Yep, that's right. And one mnemonic that comes to my mind is ASAP. Do you know this mnemonic? Did you also know that there are phrases used daily in English? For example, surely, mainly, in my opinion, mainly, in fact, ending with, you know, and however. These phrases are used a lot in English conversation. Of course you may try. Very nicely said. In my opinion, I think you will learn a lot with patience and English speaking practice. Yes, seriously. You will mainly focus on what you hear and read, then practice just that. I know I am right. In fact, you will end with a great speaking voice with English fluency with the daily practice. I enjoyed speaking with you also. Bye for now. Thank you so much for practicing with me, going over the lesson. I hope that you will enjoy this lesson when we are in class together. I am Dr. Priscilla, and I look forward to speaking with you in person. Bye for now.